Hello there, Shrike here. What's going on, guys? Today I'm going to be doing something different. I usually know that I, record live streams and gaming channel or gaming videos, things of that nature. But I really do enjoy Magic, and I'm going to be opening up some Commander Legends today. So if that's something that you're interested, then I'm very glad. If not, that's okay too. But I am hoping to get, like everybody says, Jeweled Lotus, Apex Devastator, Extended Foil Art, Command Beacon, Commander's Plate, Jessica's Will, Mana Drain. There's a bunch of really good cards in this set. So I'm just going to attempt to, see what we can find here. Now, when it comes to these cards, I did buy them from my local LGS, but a couple of packs had already been bought out of the booster set. So I just said, hey, give me everything you have. And they gave me, every single pack that they had left. I got a good deal on them too, because of course it wasn't a full booster set. I think there was 3 packs gone out of it. So not terrible. So packs that we're missing, were a Jeweled Lotus, but I'm gonna, let's see what we can get here. How cool would it be if we opened, the first pack and there was like a Jeweled Lotus or something? I would probably cry, but oh, come on. Okay, let's see here. Oh, the Monarch. Cool. That's actually a pretty decent card. So, let's see what we have here. We have Prying Eyes. We have Howling Golem. Dragon Egg. That's a pretty cool looking card. Defender. Dragon Egg dies. Create a 2/2 red dragon creature token with flying. That'd be pretty good for a dragon commander deck, I feel. Let's see here. Spontaneous Mutation. We have Dispeller's Capsule. Artifact. Phyrexian Rager, which is a creature. We have Fiery Cannonade, Skyweller's Shot, Finn Clade Fugitives, Thorne of the Black Rose. Okay, let me adjust some of this stuff over here. Move some of this. Okay, we have Pilgrim's Eye. We have Armillary Sphere. Okay. Command Tower, which is a land. Add 1 mana of any color in your command's color identity. I wonder if there are some decks where there isn't a specific land color like Mountain, and instead they have a bunch of cards like this where you can use it for any mana. I think that would be kind of useful. Let's see here. We have Coastline Marauder. Sunset Pyramid, which is an artifact. Strength of the Pack. That's a cool looking card. Sat's Will, which is an instant. Oh, nice. Nymerus, Una's Trickster, which is a legendary creature. Fairy Knight, has Flash and Flying. Whenever you cast your first spell during each opponent's turn, look at the top 2 cards of your library, put one of those cards into your hand and the other into your graveyard. All right. Oh, nice. We also have Quain, Itinerant Meddler. That's a sick looking card. Little Jackrabbit there. Each player may draw a card. Then each player who drew a card this way gains 1 life. So does this mean that each player you're playing with can, let's see, each player may draw a card, then each player who drew a card this way gains 1 life. So is this beneficial for your opponents as well? I'm really curious on how this commander could be used beneficially just, for you instead of your opponent as well, because that seems kind of counterproductive. But, let me know in the comments, because again, I don't really know. I haven't really seen this card in action too much. And then we have a Shimmer Mire. Yep, Shimmer Mire. Flash, you may cast artifact spells as though they had flash. Okay, the next one here. I'm not sure how high the pull rate is in this set. I was watching Tolarian Community, and he broke down the math. It's not too high, but let's see here, put that there. The last card was the, let's see here, the Golem token artifact creature. Okay. You then have Preordain, Blade Brand, Crimson Fleet Commodore, the Sailor of Means, Soul's Might, here. Moss Diamond, Exquisite Huntmaster, Serif of Dawn, Stone Fury, Ancient Animus, that's a sick looking card, I really like the artists. Titus Hunter was the one who drew this. The art is so sick. Amorphous Axe. Let's see here. Artifact. Nice. Ruptured Spire. Kangi's Lieutenant. Mindless Automaton. God, all the robot or automaton creatures in Magic, they're just so well put together, I think. Hunter's Insight. Laboratory Drudge. Let's see here. Legendary creature, Toggle Goblin Weaponsmith. Whenever a land enters the battlefield, equip under your control, create a colorless equipment artifact token named Rock with. Equipped creature has 1. Tap, sacrifice rock. This creature deals 2 damage to any target and equip 1. That's very interesting. Okay. Have to look into this card. And then we also got Hans Erickson, which is another legendary creature. Whenever Hans Erickson attacks, reveal the top card of your library. If it's a creature card, put it into the battlefield tapped, an attacking defending player or a planeswalker they control. Otherwise, put that card into your hand. When you put a creature card into the battlefield this way, it fights Hans Erickson. I think there's a way to work around that for sure. See here. And then we got the Serif of Dawn, which is a foil. And the Prismic Piper, legendary creature, shapeshifter. Okay. Piper is your commander. Choose a color before the game begins. Prismatic Piper is the chosen color. Okay, that could be useful because then you could make, if this is your commander, you could basically make your deck any color you wanted, basically. So that's actually quite interesting. Okay, next one here. That off to the side here. And then the token is the Elf Warrior. Okay, see here. First one on the list here. Scrap Diver Serpent. Crushing Vines. Dragon Mantle. That's a sick looking card. And that is done by Anthony Palumbo. Kitesail Skirmisher. Jalem Tome. Ancestral Blade, Wild Size, Charcoal Diamond, Viscera Seer, Captain's Call, Soul's Fire, Path of Ancestry. I really like lands like this. Path of Ancestry enters the battlefield tap. Add 1 mana of any color in your commander's color identity. Which means that I was informed of this when I first started playing. Basically, whatever color your commander is, you can make this card that color, basically. So if your commander is red, and so mountain or swamp or forest and plains, it can be whatever color. So that's actually really cool. All right. We have the Daring Saboteur, Volcanic Torrent, Reclamation Sage. Oh, for a second I thought that was hollow for some reason. Kamal's Will. Instant. Choose 1. If you control a commander as you cast this spell, you may choose both. Until end of turn, any number of target lands you control become a 1/1 elemental creature with vigilance, indestructible, and haste. They're still lands, okay? Choose target creature you don't control. Each creature you control deals damage equal to its power to that creature. Okay, nice. Legendary creature, we got Galanra, my apologies, Caller of Wirewood. Legendary creature Elf Druid. Add Forest when tapped. When you spend this mana to cast a spell with converted mana, cost 6 or greater, draw a card. Okay, when you spend this mana. Okay, I see. Nice. Rebecca, Architect of Ascension. Legendary creature again. There's a lot of commanders in this set. Artifacts you control have protection from each converted mana cost among artifacts you control. Oh, you can have a partner as well. You can have 2 commanders that both have partner. Oh, nice. Okay. Staunch Thone Guard. Okay. Artifact creature. This is hollow. Vigilance. Nice. And another Prismatic Piper. So I have a feeling this card really isn't very valuable. It may have its uses for somebody out there. But nonetheless, it does look really nice. So, put this one here. Come on. For a second, I thought it was another Prismatic Piper, but then I realized what card it is. Come on, baby. Hold on. Ay, ay, ay. There we go. Back is a zombie token creature. And 2. Okay. Let's do it. Corpse Churn. Renegade Tactics. Scholar of Stars. Lifecrafter's Gift. Welding Sparks. Kite Sail Skirmisher. Cage of Hands. Entourage Trust. Maulfield Twins. Maulfeld, my apologies. Scab Goliath. Court Street Denizen. Spectral Searchlight. Maelstrom Colossus. A Horizon Scholar, that's a sick card. It is a Sphinx. Make a Stand. Frenzied Saddle Brute. Commander's Plate. Ooh, Iktekik Salvage Splicer. Human Artificer. When Iktekik Salvage Splicer enters the battlefield, create a 3/3 colorless Golem artifact creature token. Whenever an artifact is put into a graveyard from the battlefield, put a 1/1 counter on Iktek and a 1/1 counter on each Golem you control. So you can make a pretty insane Golem deck with this. That's actually really, really cool. Then we have Sangier the Dark Baron. Flying whenever another creature dies, put two 1/1 counters on Sangier the Dark Baron. Whenever another player loses the game, you gain life equal to that player's life total as the turn began. Holy shit. So basically, you know, if another player died, life total as the turn began. So say they had, I don't know, 20 health and they just got absolutely smoked, you could get 20 extra life. That's actually pretty useful. That's really cool. And then a Gale Strike instant. Okay, nice. Again, I don't know the exact price of each and every one of these cards. There is a set list I am looking for. So I will go back and look through all of these cards. I know a lot of them aren't really worth much, but there are some that are worth quite a bit. So let's see here. Togen, Soldier, nice, okay. Now, we have Velakut Invoker, Preordain, Soul's Might, Crown of Dark Tidings, Rummaging Goblin. I love the Goblin creatures. They're so fucking mischievous, dude. Deranged Assistant, Fire Diamond. Fire Diamond enters the battlefield tapped. Add Squad Captain, Wildheart Invoker, Elvish Doomsayer, Azure Fleet Admiral, Natural Reclamation, Sisei's Ring. Add 2 colors. That's actually really useful. Kind of remind me of Soul Ring a little bit. Coastline Marauders, the Warden of Ebos Isle, Ebos, Armorcraft Judge, Rings of Bright Hearth. Okay. Artifact. Whenever you activate an ability, if it isn't a mana ability, you may pay 2. If you do copy that ability, you may choose new targets for that copy. Okay. Nice. Set that one off to the side here. Casket the Flesh Sculptor. Oh, he's gritty, dude. Sacrifice 3 other artifacts and or creatures. Look at the top 3 cards of your library. Put 2 of them into your hand and the other into your graveyard. Oh, it can also have a partner as well. Cards like this are good if you are, I think it is milling basically, where you put cards in your graveyard. But then you're also able to, if you have cards that are able to pull those cards again out of the graveyard to use, put them in your hand and then onto the battlefield. This could be very useful, I think. Emoti, Celebrant of Bounty. Let's see, Cascade. When you cast this spell, exile cards from the top of your library until you exile a non-land card that costs less. You may put my apologies. You may cast it without paying its mana cost. Put the exiled cards on the bottom of your library in a random order. Spells you cast with converted mana cost 6 or greater have Cascade. And then Magus of the Order, which is just a hollow. Okay. Let's see here. All right. On to the next one. Let's see what we have. Oh, come on. Sweet sassy molassie. There we go. There's that. Okay. First one here is the Angel token creature. And then have the Boarding Party. Okay, let's see here. Deranged Assistant. Universal Solvent. Defiant Salvager. Rummaging Goblin, another one, nice. Supernatural Stamina. Another Fire Diamond. Squad Captain. Wildheart Invoker. Elvish Doomsayer. Let's see here. Azure Fleet Admiral. Natural Reclamation. Sisay's Ring again. Put that to the side. Burning Anger. Meteor Golem. Revenant. That's a sick looking card as well. By Chris Gold. Nice. And then we have the Seraphic Greatsword. Equipped creatures get 2/2. Whenever equipped creature attacks the player with the most life or tied for most life, create a 4/4 white angel creature token with flying that's tapped and attacking that player. And the cost to do that is 4. So this benefits basically attacking the person with the most life, which I feel like is useful because there's a lot of people who play politics and end up with the most amount of life, you know, mid or end game. So this is useful. Nice. Okay. Then we have Tui Bear Claw. Whenever Tui Bear Claw attacks, it gets a +X/+X until end of turn, where X is the greater power among other creatures you control. Okay, nice. And then Alina Kessing Trapper. Fire Strike. I'm dumb. First Strike. Add an amount of mountain equal to the greatest power among creatures you control that enter the battlefield this turn. This can also have a partner as well. And then Eyeblight Massacre. Okay. Here. Yeah, I'll go middle pack. I'll go middle. Oh, boom. It's always this corner piece that gives me issues. Just gonna maneuver it very carefully. There we go. Token is the treasure. Okay. Let's see here. Alright, Armory of Iros. Ripscale Predator. Strategic Planning. Spark Harvest. Spark Tongue Dragon, that's a sick card. Alright. Ambush Viper. Marble Diamond. Bitter Revelation. Palace Sentinels. Fairhaven Elf. Okay. We have the Ancestral Blade again. Commander's Sphere. Add 1 mana of any color in your commander's color identity. Sacrifice Commander's Sphere and draw a card. Okay, nice. Artifact, cool. Let's see here. Trusty Pack Beast. Burnished Heart. Another Shimmer Mire. Okay. We have a Noxious Dragon. I love the dragon cards. I think they look really good. Then we have the Hull Breacher, which is flash. If an opponent would draw a card except the first one they draw in each of their draw steps, instead you create a treasure token. It's an artifact with tap, sacrifice this artifact, add 1 mana. Okay, gotcha. Then a Dargo the Shipwrecker. I've actually seen people use this card as their commander once or twice here. As an additional cost to cast this spell, you may sacrifice any number of artifacts and or creatures. This spell costs 2 less to cast for each permanent sacrifice this way, and 2 less to cast for each artifact or creature you sacrifice this turn. Does have trample as well as a partner. And then Siani, oh, I got one more. Eye of the Storm, flying. Whenever Siani Eye of the Storm attacks, scry X, where X is the number of attacking creatures with flying, so you can make a really good flying deck with this. Also partner. Phyrexian Rager. Okay. Creature Horror. Nice. Nice. Okay. Let's see here. Yeah, I'm looking for, you know, Soul Ring Extended Foil Art, Vampire Tutor, Sakishama of 1,000 Faces. There's a couple of cards in here. They're worth quite a bit of money, but they wouldn't be worth quite a bit of money if they were easy to get. So that is the soldier token here. All right, first one, Omen Speaker, Inspiring Roar, Velikut Invoker, Spontaneous Mutation, Howling Golem, Brazen Freebooter, Angel of the Dawn, Sentinel Spider-Man, Vigilance and Reach, Foundry Inspector, okay, Phyrexian Rager again, non-hollow, Ninth Bridge Patrol, Perilous Mire, Terramorphic, let's see here, Expanse, oh, my cards are falling. All right, Vow of Flight, Return to Dust. This is a cool looking card. Exile target artifact or enchantment. If you cast a spell during your main phase, you may exile up to one other target artifact or enchantment. So does this mean you're able to exile, my apologies, target artifact or enchantment? But if you also are doing it on your main phase, you can then exile up to one more target artifact or enchantment. Please let me know. Some of these cards I've never seen before. So, Thought Vessel, Keeper of the Accord, creature human. Let's see here. At the beginning of each opponent's end step, if that player controls more creatures than you, create a 1/1 white soldier creature token. I'm a fucking idiot. Creature token. At the beginning of each opponent's end step, if that player controls more lands than you, you may search your library for a basic Plains card, put it into the battlefield tapped, then shuffle your library. Then we also have Slurk All Ingesting. Slurk All Ingesting enters the battlefield with 5 +1/+1 counters on it. Whenever Slurk or another creature you control dies, if it had a +1/+1 counter on it, put a +1/+1 counter on each creature you control that has a +1/+1 counter on it. Interesting. Okay. Huh. Oh, and then we got a Becca Brute Chronologist. That's what it is. Okay. The player whose turn it is may end the turn. Exile all spells and abilities from the stack. The player whose turn it is discards down to their maximum hand size. Damage wears off. And this turn and until end of turn effects end. Okay. Then Vault of Champions, which is a land. Nice. Cool. All right. And feature token is the Salamander Warriors 4/3. Okay. Let's see here. Flood of Recollection, Ivy Lane Denizen, Dragon's Mantle, Prosperous Pirate, Jalum Tome, okay, Champion of the Flame, Eyeblight Massacre, Fertilid, Charcoal Diamond, Viscera Seer, Soul's Fire, Path of Ancestry again. I love this card. It looks awesome. Workshop Assistant, Humble Defector, Interpret the Signs, Sifter Worm, Training Center, also double land cards. I've always enjoyed as well. They're very, very useful. Then we have the Abomination of Llanowar, Vigilance and Menace. This creature can't be blocked except by 2 or more creatures. Abomination of Llanowar's power and its toughness are each equal to the number of elves you control, plus the number of elf cards in your graveyard. So this could be absolutely nutty if you had like, an elf deck that was primarily elves. Prava of the Steel Legion. As long as it is your turn, creature tokens you control get +1/+4. Create a 1/1 white soldier creature. If you pay the 3 and the planes for that. Also partner as well. There's so many partners in this. And then the Hollow as your Fleet Admiral. Okay. On to the next one. Like I said, I want to get at least one of these cards, which would be very nice. All right. Another zombie token. All right, let's do it. The Makeshift Munitions. Avon Surveyor. Angelic Gift. Dunned Operative. Undying Rage. Run Away Together. I don't know about that, dude. I'm not trying to be shallow, but he's looking a little rough. Fairhaven Elf. Okay. Bitter Revelation. Filigree Familiar. Raise the Alarm. Annoyed Altisor. Workshop Assistant. Prophetic Prism. I haven't seen this card yet. When Prophetic Prism enters the battlefield, draw a card. Add 1 mana of any color if you pay 1 and it's tapped. Nice, okay. Alright, I like that. Oh, this one looks really good. Face Fetters enchantment. Nice. Null color. Mask of Memory. Whenever equipped creature deals combat damage to a player, you may draw 2 cards. If you do, discard a card. This is equip 1. Attach target creature you control. Equip only as a sorcery. Okay. Then Opposition Agent. Okay. Nice. Put that over there. And then we have Rograx, Son of Roga. Oh, come on, focus. There we go. First Strike, Menace, and Trample. Also have a partner. You have 2 commanders who both have partner. Strength is relative. Then we have a Zara Renegade Recruiter. I have not seen this one yet as well. It has flying. Whenever Zara Renegade Recruiter attacks, look at defending player's hand. You may put a creature card from it into the battlefield under your control, tapped and attacking that player or planeswalker they control. Return the creature to its owner's hand at the beginning of the next step. So does this mean if they do have a planeswalker they haven't played yet, you are able to control that and use it against them? That is very, very cool. Oh, nice. A full art hollow. That's actually really cool. Tui Bear Claw. Legendary creature human warrior. When Tui Bear Claw attacks, it creates XX until end of turn where X is the greatest. Oh, come on, focus, my dude. Greatest power among other creatures you control. That's really, really nice. I like that. Alright. Alright. Sorry that I'm opening them off screen. So it's kind of hard to do this sometimes, but I will move forward. Okay. A copy token. Nice. Okay. And then we have the Forceful Denial. The Haunted Cloak, which is a artifact. It costs 1 to equip. The creature has Vigilance, Trample, and Haste. Okay. Crimson Fleet Commodore. Okay. Aqua's Form. Ooh, itchy. Defiant Salvager. Portent of Betrayal. Slith Ascendant. Fyndhorn Elves. Fleshbag Marauder. Anointer of Valor. Scrounging Bandar. Pirate's Cutlass. Benevolent Blessing. Siren Storm Tamer. Open the Armory. Ordeal of Nylea. Body of Knowledge. Okay. Body of Knowledge, power, and toughness are each equal to the number of cards in your hand. You have no maximum hand size. That's actually really cool. So whenever Body of Knowledge is dealt damage, draw that many cards. It's not even a legendary creature as well. So does this also mean that as soon as you pull it and it's in your hand, you then have no maximum hand size, or do you have to play it? I mean, it doesn't specify, so I would figure that once you have it, you know, it makes that you don't have no maximum hand size. So that is actually really interesting. Nice. All right, Kangi Skywarden. I think I've already pulled this, but Flying Vigilance. Whenever Kangi Skywarden attacks, attacking creatures with flying get +2/+0 until end of turn. Whenever Kangi blocks, blocking creatures with flying get +0/+2 until end of turn. Okay. Tries it doesn't have a partner. Belb Corrupted Observer. At the beginning of each player's post-combat main phase, that player adds 2 colorless for each of your opponents who lost life this turn. And then a Hollow Fyndhorn Elves. All right. We only have, let's see here, 3 packs left. I'm also going to pick up the Jumpstart Booster as well. Probably another one of these. I really want to get the Kamigawa as well. Bunch of stuff I want to grab. Token. Another Monarch. Alright, I've seen a lot of people use the Monarch in Commander for certain ones. I'm going to try to build multiple Commander decks out of this. I've seen a lot of people use a lot of the Commanders that I've pulled, so I'm going to give it a shot. Aqua's Form. The Crow of Dark Tidings. Skyraker Giant. Kitesail Corsair. Gift of Paradise. Nice card. Lys Alana Bowmaster. Ghastly Demise. Core Cartographer. That's sick too. Ryan Pankos did this drawing. Nice. Okay. Silverback Shaman. So it's just a Gorilla Brew and Potions. Nice. We have Eyeblight Colors. Seer's Lantern. Add colorless. All these cards where you can add colorless are absolutely incredible because there's so many different ones that you can add into your card or into your deck. Oh man, I love them. Iona's Judgment. Lumen Grid Gargoyle. Vow of Torment. Imperious Perfect. Pride of the Perfect. Vault of Champions. Oh, and oh, never mind. Apologies. Oh, but it is rare. Vault of Champions enters the battlefield tapped unless you have 2 or more opponents. Okay, so Vault of Champions enters the battlefield tapped unless you have 2 or more. Well, if you're playing Commander, you're usually going to have 2 or more opponents. So, it's okay, but there are better land cards. Kaleth Sunmane Familiar. Okay, whenever a commander you control attacks, put a +1/+1 counter on it. Partner. Okay, so you could have a partner for this card, have it attack, put +1/+1 on this one as well. But you could also put a +1/+1 on the other commander that is the partner for this one as well. Okay. Oh, Reyev, Mastersmith. Whenever a creature you control that's enchanted or equipped attacks, that creature gains double strike until end of turn. So you could get some heavy hitters, and this card would be very beneficial. And then the Armorcraft Judge Hollow. They did a good job with the hollows as well. I haven't seen any roller markings on a lot of these cards. Even though the Kaldheim booster I opened, but the footage ended up getting freaking erased. A lot of the hollows in that set had roller marks on it, which is, I mean, I'm not sure if that's like where some cards have defects on them, it makes them worth more. I'm not sure if roller markings have that same effect. I'm not quite sure. Oh, I'm being a peasant and using my damn teeth because this one would not open. Okay, sorry. Here we go. The Rock Token Artifact. All right. See here. Flip them over. What do we got? Fix these really quick. Ivy Lane Denizen. Renegade Tactics. I'll put it down there. Strategic Planning. Spark Harvest. Ripscale Predator. Cage of Hands. That does not look like a good time. I'm pretty sure that the demon or whatever this is not having a good time. This hand right here is flipping him off. He's like, you fuck off, get out of here, dude. He's like, I'm just trying to chill, my guy. This is my place. What are you doing, man? I'm sorry. Entourage of Trust. Mallfield Twins. Scab Goliath. Ambush Viper. He's like, yeah! Them fucking teeth. Nice. Like it. Palace Sentinels. Spectral Searchlight. Maelstrom Colossus. First Response. They were too late already. Shit's already on fire, my guy. Stinger Flaying Spider. Demonic Lore. Okay. Oops. Okay. Court of Grace. When Court of Grace enters the battlefield, you become the Monarch. Okay, but the Monarch here says at the beginning of your end step, draw a card. Whenever a creature deals combat damage to you, its controller becomes the Monarch. So if you have this in your card, you are the Monarch, but then someone takes it from you because they do damage to, let's see, damage to you, it states. But then you pull this card, you then get it back. Okay. You become the Monarch. At the beginning of your upkeep, create a 1/1 white spirit creature token with flying. If you are the Monarch, create a 4/4 white angel creature token with flying instead. Huh. Okay. That could have its uses for sure. Miara, Thorne of the Glade. Whenever Miara, Thorne of the Glade, or another elf you control dies, you may pay 1 and 1 life. If you do, draw a card. So you can pay 1 mana if you have colors you can use, and then 1 life as well. Kamal, Heart of Krosa, legendary creature, human druid. At the beginning of combat on your turn, creatures you control get +3/+3 and gain trample until end of turn. Until end of turn, target land you control becomes a 1/1 elemental creature with vigilance, indestructible, and haste. It's still a land and also partner. Okay. And then the Mulder Beast. I haven't seen this card yet. Nice. Trample, whenever an artifact is put into a graveyard from the battlefield, Mulder Beast gets +2/0 until end of turn. Okay. Alright. 2 packs left. And I didn't really get a whole lot out of this. I enjoy the set, but I'll have to buy another booster of this just because I know those cards are exceedingly rare. Again, they wouldn't be worth that much if they weren't that rare, but you know, there's always hope. All right. Okay. Have the zombie token. Okay. Then have the Trove Tracker, Mulder Beast non-hollow, Goblin Trailblazer, okay. Sailor of Means, Doomed Traveler, another Moss Diamond. Let's see here. Sanitarium Skeleton, which I've used many times in the arena. Stone Fury, Serif of Dawn, Ancient Animus, again, cool card. Supernatural Stamina. He doesn't look like he's running anytime soon with that arrow in his chest. Amorphous Axe. Ruptured Spire. Ruptured Spire enters the battlefield tapped. When Ruptured Spire enters the battlefield, sacrifice it unless you pay 1. Add 1 mana of any color when it is tapped. So, okay, nice. Golem Artisan. Slaughter the Strong. That doesn't look, he looks sad. He's like, fuck, dude, I didn't mean to smoke you like that. I was just trying to have some fun. Victimize. Spectator Seating. Ooh, Ardent Intrepid Archaeologist. I don't think archaeologists get down like that, but at the beginning of combat on your turn, you may attach any number of auras and equipment you control to target permanent or player. Also has a partner. Oh, Kedis, Emberclaw Familiar. Okay. When a commander you control deals combat damage to an opponent, it deals that much damage to each other opponent. So if you could get +1/+1 counters on this card, or haste, things of that nature that would allow it to attack, first strike, stuff like that, I feel like this could really have its uses for sure. And then Ancestral Blade foil. Nice. Okay. And 1 pack left, fellas and ladies. I'm trying to hate. All right. Oh, and before I pull these last cards, I just wanted to give a huge shout out to the Magic the Gathering player group. They are on Facebook, and they, you know, if you ever have questions and you don't know anything about a certain card, feel free to ask on there. They always help. They've helped me so much. They've answered so many questions that I have. I've met multiple people on there who I talk to a lot, who have been playing for many years. But it doesn't matter if you're a new player or an old player. It doesn't matter. You are more than welcome there. I would give them a look when you do have time. But with that, let's see what the token is. Fucking zombie, my guy. All right. Impulsive Pilferer. Gale Strike. Briar Blade Adept. Dragon Egg. Okay, it is the defender. We've already pulled that, but it still looks cool. Prying Eyes. Dispeller's Capsule artifact. Fiery Cannonade. Skywhaler Shot. Finclade Fugitives. Eye Blight Massacre. Pilgrim's Eye. That doesn't look like an eye to me. It's whatever. I'm just kidding. Armillary Sphere, my bad. Command Tower again, okay. Fathom Fleet Swordjack. Scholar of the Ages. Crafted War Gear, okay, so usually Lightning Greaves, stuff like that. I mean, this is nowhere near Lightning Greaves, but equipped creature gets +3/2. Whenever a crafted war gear becomes unattached from a permanent, sacrifice that permanent, and there's no cost to attach it. Attach target creature you control. Equip only as a sorcery. Okay. Then we have Dawnglade Regent, okay, which is just a creature. When Dawnglade Regent enters the battlefield, you become the Monarch. There's multiple Monarch cards in this card that allow you to become the Monarch. Oh, legendary creature. Is your Wardwing Familiar. Flying. Spells your opponents cast that target one or more commanders you control cost 3 more to cast. So that's kind of a deterrent. Like, hey, don't attack me. Attack that guy over there because it's going to cost more to hit me. And then Numa, Yoraga's Chieftain. At the beginning of combat on your turn, you may pay XX. When you do, distribute X +1/+1 counters among any number of target elves. Now, here's a question I have. When it states that, you may pay XX, when you do distribute X +1/+1 counters, most of the time it'll say X is this. It'll tell you, X is the number of cards or, things of that nature. But cards like this, it doesn't state that. So how do you figure out what X is? Sounds like a math question. So if you do have the answer, please let me know, because I do have a couple of cards like this. And again, I haven't been playing for a whole amount of time. So I'm just trying to figure out some of these cards. A lot of them I do know, but stuff like this, again, just please let me know. I would appreciate it. And the last card is the Soulspire Hollow. All right, we do have a stack of cards. I did pull many legendary creatures, commanders, as well as the Monarch, which is really cool. Again, I'm going to be doing this a lot more often. I do like Magic. I'm trying to play a lot more, as well as find more people to play with as well. So again, if you play Magic, I am looking into, I think it's called Spell Table, where you play online, but it's live action. So you do have your cards and your camera, and you play with somebody else or play Commander like that. That seems really, really fun, because I do like Magic Arena, but you just don't have that personal connection as you would with playing with friends and cracking jokes and stuff like that. So that's what I really, really want to do. So if you're interested, just give me a shout. Let me know. I'm always down. And if you like this, please like, comment, subscribe. It's Shrike, and I will see you guys when I see you.